boy, what a crazy active day it was today. Not something you want to hear the first thing you're going into your early morning afternoon. Well, good thing is right now as we're going to the evening hours, all the severe threat is off, sadly though, to our east. Out of our viewing area, we are clear of that cold front taking it out with us, but bringing in some cooler air behind that. But guys, we're also talking about some relief, right? We were talking about a drought for quite a while there. Estimated rainfall that has fallen, at least over the 24 hours. Most of that heavy rain, though, staying down to our southern counties there in northwestern Tennessee. Portions of western Kentucky there. You can kind of see where those cells that we were tracking earlier in through Paducah, McCracken County, Callaway County, Weakley, Henry Obion, Weakley counties all saw some good rain. We're talking about maybe almost 2 inches in the heaviest pockets. But I mentioned that cold front leaving the region. Now we are seeing cool temperatures coming in behind it, but that's also because of our wind speeds. Fredericktown coming in at 18 miles per hour. Portageville sitting at 16 miles per hour. Ellington in southeast Missouri sitting at 17. And eventually those winds will continue to pick up as we go through the evening hours for the rest of our counties. So again, it's going to be a windy night. On top of that, those winds will make temperatures that are into the lower 40s right now feel more like those mid 30s. So bundle up out there. Winds are starting to gust. It's not nice to be outside right now. It's definitely starting to feel a little bit more like December with temperatures mostly into those mid 40s there. Mount Vernon sitting at 44. Harrisburg dropping to those lower 40s now. Paducah, Mount Vernon sitting at 44. Most of us are at least starting to drop now into those lower 40s. And eventually, as we look at our hourly forecast, those clear conditions with those gusty winds at times, temperatures dipping into those lower 30s by the time you're waking up for your Sunday morning. Again, it's going to be calm as far as the weather goes, but the winds will be the other thing. So on our threat tracker, cool mornings going ahead. We are going to continue to track those gusty winds at times up to 24 miles per hour going forward as the system exits. We are looking at mild conditions though as we go after the weekend. So that's the good news. Going through the evening hours here, we are playing it out. Those temperatures on top of the feels like temps. Waking up for your Sunday morning, temperatures that are into the lower 30s. Going to feel more like the teens. Now we are going to be watching for some cloud cover into the early morning hours. Going to feel a little extra cool out there. Northwest winds will continue to gust up times over 20 miles per hour like I mentioned, but our high is not going to be reaching much more than at least those lower 40s. Temperatures into the morning hours look to stay into those lower 30s, some upper 20s out there. But look at this. We have a few days of sunshine going for your Sunday, your Monday. Then we become overcast. Temperatures stay a few degrees above average for this time of the year, sitting into those lower 50s. Staying dry though. Our next chance of rain not until next weekend. So we're staying in a lot of dry time. But from Track 3 app, because one thing that we're going to be mentioning is that system that's set up today. Earlier today, we were tracking those tornadoes, right? Some even through our counties and some even devastating outside of, we're talking about closer to the Nashville region. That cold front I showed you out of the way, but we are going to be continuing to track some of those storm reports. Of course, we are still dealing with the tornado damage as we've gone through the evening hours. There's still a lot of power outages. There's still some injuries coming in. It's not a good scene out there, but sadly, we're nearing the 2-year anniversary since our tornadoes here at home. And now we're seeing one, again, almost the same thing. We did see a tornado outbreak today. Dresden area into Weakley County there in northwestern Tennessee did see some damage out of that. We are going to find out, hopefully by the National Weather Service in Memphis, what that did. Now, when we think about the number of deaths caused by tornadoes, most of it goes way up as we go into November and December. The reason is because we are less prepared for it. And most of the time they happen at night. So you need to be where you need to be. Try to be where you need to be. We're talking about inside. The best place you can be is basement, in a storm shelter, maybe the interior room of a building. Try to get as many walls between you as possible. I'm showing you the graphic there. Basement's great. Small interior room. Put as many walls between you as possible. And of course, though we're tracking dry days ahead, it's best time right now as we are tracking dry conditions to prepare for the next chance of severe weather, which luckily we're not seeing, but it's, you know, sometimes it sneaks up on you, Danny.
I mean, and especially with Clarksville and Nashville and the communities in between. I mean, that was something that, and we talked about this earlier, it felt like it happened just really fast.
Yeah, it came in 65 miles per hour. That's how fast it moved. That's how fast Mayfield moved. Very devastating.
That's something we are definitely keeping our thoughts and our prayers with those in Nashville. And if you do have family in Nashville, Clarksville, that whole area that's been affected today, please call them. Ask them if they're okay, just so that we can make sure that everybody's doing safe. So, Emily, thank you so much.
Thank you.